Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are back for the Dokkan early stream. Let's put the OST. We've got the Broly OSTs now. Let's check these out. But yeah, the banner comes out in just under an hour. Let's get a timer up actually, just so. Okay, this is pretty funky. Let's get the timer up. There we go. Yeah, Carlos King, Ultra, Luke Mercer. How you guys doing over on the Twitch side? How's everybody over on the YouTube side? Dark FV. Is it Mia Magic? Preston Kitty, Kieran, Prince Jason. I think I said Dark FV. Dre Springer, Karoy, Lefty, Norman, Kaneson, Thomas. How you guys all doing? Oh wow, I got the power level boost for the That's alright then. I literally did one run and got 28 medals. Because yeah, we need 35 of these Golden Freezer and Gogeta medals for Broly. So yeah, Mandalorian Legion, how's it going? If you don't recognise me, it's Jaren. I'm changing my username because people keep thinking I'm a dude. I did wonder because I didn't recognise the name, but you have the gold like membership badge. Yeah, that's cool. I hope you're doing well. One person asking already. Yep. We've learned at this point that the timer on the screen doesn't actually matter, but I'll still do it because how bad the new support system in Legends. You have to summon 111 copies to max it. Oh yeah, I saw people posting about it. Obviously I have no idea really what like the context is or anything because I don't follow Legends, so yeah, the banner and all the content comes out at like the same time, which is good. Been studying for a math exam. I'm very bad at math. Yeah, I was never super good at it. It's funny because I'm old enough to remember, like, I grew up in that generation with like the meme where in maths you would always get told by your teacher like you have to learn maths because you're not always going to have a calculator on you. And then fast forward to smartphones where now everyone just does always have a calculator on you at all times. Yeah, this OST is quite funky. Why don't they drop the tickets and sales already? My wallet needs to suffer. But yeah, I thought when I saw that someone post that picture of like the Legends getting the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, I assumed that he was going to be transforming into Super Saiyan 4. But I mean, to be fair, I just assumed that because that's what the Dokkan one is, but That's like, wow, every time he's on a banner he never shows up. Marrying / seeing Silk Song is a true Dark Souls game. The difficulty and run back to the bosses are getting people upset. Yeah, I never played Hollow Knight. I remember saying before on stream, like my friend Jake played it and told me about it. And I think showed me a clip of fighting the, well, like a really hard boss. Problem is, I don't want to have to. I need to look through all of my medals to see what ones I do actually need. Yeah, Reese, how's it going? Good day. First time commenter / catching you live. Enjoy your content. Hey, I appreciate you. Thoughts on the new Broly? I think he's cool. I think he's like a fun unit, but obviously he's not perfect. He's got some issues in the current meta for sure. One of the things I said in my video is obviously we don't know the next sort of shift in content in terms of the meta could shift towards longer events again, and then Broly would be really good because Dokkan just consistently over time shifts between long form events and shorter form events as the most difficult events in the game. So it's very possible that very soon the new hardest event in the game will just be really, really long. So, but I mean, I did a couple of runs, on the private server, I did a run of the double Super Saiyan 3 Goku, giant 8-power team with Tech Broly. And it was interesting, because, I put Broly in slot 1 on turn 1, and basically went on to turn 2 with, 1 HP. Which then meant I could just transform into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then the next turn, I was still low enough that I could transform the other Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then on that turn, I could just use Broly's active skill and Gogeta's active skill. So I think I won in 3 or 4 turns. Yeah, see, I've got a bunch of these medals because I did some of those missions during the GDC, but not all of them. So yeah, I need to check what other medals I still actually need to get. Did I go past the gods? I don't know what order the medals are in this menu. They just go in release order. I guess so. Because the freezer ones are last. There's Koken, there's Tao. Yeah, so I am actually missing most of the medals that we need to awaken Broly. Okay. That's right, because we have all of our boosts and everything, so... There's no banner unit for the Broly banner, no, because it's a Carnival banner.
Do you want to taste the power of the ultimate android?
The ultimate android. Hey, shout out to Bigfoot for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. Yeah, remember the Tao and the AGL Kid Goku are Dokkan Fest exclusives, so they won't be on this banner. Able to buy copies of the supporters on Legends with Chrono Crystals, and in Dokkan terms, you would need 550 stones in order to max out one of them. I mean, I suppose like that's not necessarily like in Dokkan. If 550 stones maxed out a unit, that would be good. But I guess it depends like how good or how impactful those supporter things actually are. This is the Broly active skill OST. Oh, they're just like items. Okay. Interesting. I think Broly is worth it. I mean, he seems like he'll be a fun unit, but like, you gotta remember, the big thing is I talked about in the Summon or Skip video yesterday is the fact that the anniversary is going to be in like 3 months, and there's not going to be a huge amount between then and now. So if you've not got many stones, you're not going to get a chance to get many more before the anniversary comes. So if you go all in summoning for Broly now, just be aware that you might not have a lot of stones for the anniversary. Okay, so that's the AGL Broly needs like 35, so I should use the boost for his one really.
Alright, let's do this.
You know, Jay, I have 600 stones. Is this enough? I mean, unfortunately with Dokkan, you never know. There's no pity for this banner. So 600 stones could be enough if you get lucky. Or it could not be enough. Unfortunately, that's the way these kind of games work. Obviously, back in the day before pity was a thing, my worst ever summon thing is like over 4,000 stones without pulling the unit, and that was for Blue Evolution Vegeta in the 6th anniversary. That was absolutely crazy. Yeah, the Heroes team's still very good for very quickly clearing through Dokkan events. $200 stones in a dream. I get paid with direct deposit today. Where's Dokkan teasing me like this? I've got bills to pay. Yeah, the banner is double rates as well, which is good. But again, there's no pity, so even with double rates, you could still just pull a bunch of SSRs that you don't want. But remember that the free ticket, everyone's gonna get free tickets to summon, but not until Monday. The free tickets are for Dokkan Day, which is Monday. So the banner comes out today, but you can't get any free tickets yet.
Alright, let's do this.
I didn't change the friend. just want Hello Kid Buu and more festival battles type fights. Well, hopefully we get one of those things. Because, yeah, finally getting an LR Kid Buu would be funny. We don't need more festival battles types fights. Yeah, Dokkan, please give me Broly. Dokkan, best I can do is Chow Man. I mean, Chow Man definitely could show up. Being one of the general, like, unfeatured units. New UI on JP looks cool. Yeah, it's weird that JP, we got a data download still, obviously, on Global for the Broly stuff and, like, the events and everything. But, like, didn't get the actual update. Yeah, some of the battle motions are crazy with, like, the auras and the thing. It's quite funny. And then you got characters like the physical trio from the Worldwide who basically don't have one. Well, they might as well not have one. It basically is nothing.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, Lazarus, how's it going? What's up with the spray paint? What's up with the outfit?
Do you want to taste the power of the ultimate android?
Hey, shout out to Prince the Goat. Dayman. Dayman. Ah. Yeah, that's always great. The actual, like, have you seen the Nightman Cometh, like, the musical episode is so funny. Because, yeah, it's first ever referenced in a much earlier episode, but yeah, the actual, like, musical episode one's hilarious. Here's your toll, troll. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think people need to really know that, like, the 10th anniversary, that was like a big special thing for the 10th anniversary. Like, we're not going to get that again. Like, the stone for a free character. Like, almost certainly, like, we're not going to get that again. Never say never. I guess there could be a possibility. Yeah, make it a rule whenever someone asks when the banner comes out, when there's a timer on the screen, they have to gift memberships. I mean, unfortunately, you can't do something like that, but. But yeah, I've seen I think I'm 1 or 2 series behind on Always Sunny, but I've seen a huge majority of it.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, if we get to the 20th anniversary. I'm afraid of watching past 14. I'm trying to think which season is 14. The water park episode is hilarious as well. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I'm just glad I got Ningen to watch so I can get my mind off everything. That's the reason why you guys come to the streams and come to the channel, right? Is for Dokkan, for anime content, gaming content, for chill vibes and stuff like that. I don't talk about religion and politics and all that kind of thing. And obviously I've seen what's going on. I've seen everybody going crazy about it on the timeline. But especially because for me, I'm in the UK. We've got our own issues going on here as well. I'm not really in a position to comment because I, like a lot of people, only see part of the story, right? Just seeing clips of people and what they've said and things that go on and stuff like that. And I feel if you're gonna make a big thing, you're gonna make a big statement about it, you kind of need to be very educated on the topic, and I'm not. And I don't I personally don't like it when people will make some big post, make some big comment when they don't really know exactly what is going on. So I'm not going to do that. I come to the streams for cats and Chair-chan, yeah, exactly. The new Legends feature is horrible. You need 111 copies for the new supporters. Once you pull one, you can buy it from the shop, but it costs 11k CC. Jeez. Yeah, someone said that already. That's and are the supporters even good? Is it worth it to do that? Yeah, Mega Nice, how's it going? Tonight we Dokkan. Exactly. I can't wait to cry after being shafted. and then to get sniped for memberships. You kind of need the supports for PvP, so yeah, it's a cash grab. Okay. Supports are absolutely necessary. It's an incredibly scummy system. Oh, good. But yeah, shout out to everyone who is here at the stream right now. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Got 25 minutes until the banner comes out. We've got over 100 people in the stream. Can we get to 100 likes on the stream before the banner comes out? I mean, we should easily be able to, because like I said, we've got more than 100 people in the stream. So if everyone here hits that like button, then we can easily get to 100 likes before the banner drops. To watch Jesus play Dokkan. Yep, that is a really laid back and chill. I mean, that is the vibe that we're going for. So I need 7 more medals. So literally, I'll guarantee I'll get the power level boost. I'll get the power level boost like during this run, because I only need the 7 medals now. Well, there you go. Dark FE in the chat. 100 likes and you get some gifts, chat. So if you're somebody watching the stream, especially if you're not currently a channel member, if we get to 100 likes, and then you have the potential to be receiving a gifted membership. We're up to 46, so we've jumped up a decent amount. But like I said, we've got over 100 people in the stream right now. So if everybody likes the stream, easily clear that 100 likes. Gadgets in general are cash grabs. I mean, yeah, that is kind of true. UI apathy. It's 2:30 AM here. My dog woke me up because she had to go outside. I know she got me up because she wants to get out for the banner. Let's go. That's it. She was just making sure you were ready. Good dog. But yeah, the only things I've seen, like when I was getting ready, like setting up the stream, is literally just people complaining about the supporters thing. It seems like Legends really is slowly but surely going off a cliff. Okay, I didn't get it, so I mean that's good because I don't need the extra 7, but what games do you play? I mean, yeah, I like to play all sorts of stuff. Like I have my second channel for just general gaming, which is pinned in the chat. Currently playing through Chronos, which is the new survival horror, kind of like Dead Space. But yeah, I play all sorts of things, like anything that takes my fancy. I'm a big fan of Souls games. I like horror games. All sorts of things, really. Yeah, I need to play more Squadra. Like, I played a little bit on the day when it came out to just try and get back into the hang of it, and then I basically haven't played it since. Like my Steam time, I've played it for like 2 hours. You played Darkwood. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I will follow. I don't know if I've even heard of that. I will follow it. Bet you're excited about Resident Evil. Yes, very excited about Resident Evil. I'm a big fan of the Silent Hill franchise in general, but I'm not sure about F. From everything that I've seen like so far, and what people have said about the last gameplay that was shown, like, I'm not sure. I think it's one of those things I probably won't like pre-order it or like buy it like frame one, and I'll just kind of wait to see what people have to say about it. But I played Gekishin with my girlfriend the day it came out. We just keep getting steamrolled. Yeah, it's really weird to have like to get used to, because like I played when it first came out on that first day. I played the first 2 games and we absolutely dominated like the enemy team. In the second game, like I played as Zamasu and I literally won like a 3v1 at one point, because Zamasu is pretty crazy, especially when like the other team does stupid things, like the fact that they were basically all 2 or 3 levels lower than me and tried to 3v1 me and I still won. So it's like, okay, I'm getting the hang of this now. Like, I know what I'm doing. And then I went into the third game and played as Zamasu again and just got absolutely destroyed. And I kept losing like 1v1s against characters like Baby, but like who were the same level as me. So sometimes I feel like I know what I'm doing, and then there's other times like that where it's like, oh, like we're like both level 5. Like, why am I losing? So it's one of those things, I guess, like a lot of like, I guess like a fighting game, you kind of have to learn like what all of the new characters do, and know what all their status effects are and all that kind of stuff, so you know like what the good and bad matchups are and all that kind of stuff. But I just haven't had the time to like proper play it a lot and like learn it properly yet. But willingly enter Silent Hill or take on a standard price mortgage. Hello, Pyramid Head. But yeah, I think it will like knowing what it is. If you had no knowledge whatsoever, then that it is what it is. But yeah, to willingly enter Silent Hill is kind of crazy. Knowing full well that the whole point of the town is that it turns all of your biggest like fears and like, it's not even just fears, like anything, all your deep-seated like trauma, all the things that you hate about yourself, all of that kind of stuff. It'll use all of that against you. Like, why anyone would ever willingly go there? Yeah, no, the new Resident Evil series is like a continuation of the lore, I guess, of the universe, but I don't think it has anything to do with the Ethan stuff. Because his daughter is Rose, who you play as the DLC in the DLC for Village, but the character in Requiem isn't Rose. They do say her name, and I can't remember what it is, but she's the daughter of one of the characters from Resident Evil Outbreak.
All right, let's do this.
But yeah, it's not Rose. I think it'll be kind of entertaining for a little bit, and then we'll fall off like breakers. I think the problem is, I think the big thing that it will all come down to is like how regularly they update it and like how they support it. Because obviously, like, I don't know how popular Pokemon Unite is, but like MOBAs have the potential to get massive if people really do like them and like really get in on them. So I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Grace Ashcroft. True therapy. I mean, kind of, I guess. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. We've got over 100 people in the stream right now. We've got 55 likes on the stream. If we get to 100 likes on the stream, we'll get some gifted memberships in the chat. So you guys, some of you guys who don't have memberships can get access to the channel emotes and all that good stuff. But yeah, like I'd never played a MOBA before, and I thought they were super complicated, and I didn't know how I was gonna, how I would get on with it. But yeah, I was quite like pleasantly surprised when I played the last like beta test. That was the first time I had played it, but how will I get more Chris posting in RE9 if I'm Ethanless and Leonless? Well, the big like speculation is that Leon is apparently still going to be in it somehow, even if he isn't the main character that you play as for like the whole game. But then I don't know if that's people just like coping because they want him to be in it.
Do this.
MOBAs can be toxic, yeah. That's the big thing I've actually heard about when it comes to things like League of Legends and stuff, is that, like, I don't know how as a beginner you would ever play that game. Because apparently, like, from what I've heard from people, it's literally just, like, the chat going crazy, like talking about how their teammates are trash. Like, the in-game chat. Although I suppose if you play, like, if it has, like, a ranked type thing, then I guess, like, you're not going to be starting, you're going to be starting off at the lower rank. But yeah, it's always kind of struck me. And if you jump in to, like, try it for the first time, you're just going to annoy all the other people on your team because you're not good at it because you've only just started trying to play it. But yeah, Squadra, like, seems, at least to start with anyway, a bit more straightforward. Like, yeah, I'm not sure how much later after Resident Evil, like 6, 7 and 8, like I don't know how much further down the timeline it's supposed to be set. Because in Resident Evil 4, because like 4, 5 and 6 don't take place like a super long way away apart from each other as far as I know. But like Leon's got to be only what, in his like 30s, early 30s in Resident Evil 4. So even if this is like 10 years later, I don't know how long it is supposed to be. Although, because the main character's mum was in Outbreak, which takes place at the same time as Resident Evil 2. And Leon was like a rookie cop and it was his first day on the job. So he potentially only was like 20 or 21, I don't know, in Resident Evil 2. Leon's 27 in Resident Evil 4. And there you go. So like even if this is 20 years later, it's still like 47 isn't like that old. Plus this is the Resident Evil universe where Leon can go from being rookie cop that survives the Resident Evil 2 outbreak to then joining a special forces unit and being trained by Krauser, so that then literally the next time we see him is him going on the Resident Evil 4 mission and backflipping through laser grids and stuff. So the game's not the game hasn't exactly ever prided itself on realism. Alright. Summon Porunga. Okay, so... I know I want link skill orbs. Might as well get keys. Yeah, I get 3. Even though it's only 3, I'll get the stones. Why not? A 50-year-old Leon punching walls and not boulders. Yeah, Wesker, I mean, after the end of, like, 5, these should be properly gone, right? He got the classic Resident Evil final boss treatment of being shot with a rocket launcher, but it was 2 rocket launchers at the same time whilst he was in a volcano. So, you would hope at that point... I'll see Jill again or Claire. I mean, both of them came back to be main characters in the was it Revelations, like spin-off ones. Like Revelations 2 was relatively good. The raid mode thing was pretty fun. I always like all the weird like side modes, like the Mercenaries mode when it originally came out in Resident Evil 3, and then 4, and then 5. Like the Mercenaries mode thing is super cool. Funnily enough, even though Resident Evil 5 is probably not... Like Resident Evil 5 is one of my least favourite like Resident Evil games, because it's a really fun like co-op action game. It's just not like, it's just become very much an action game at that point and not like a survival horror game. But like the Mercenaries mode in 5 was so good. I didn't realise I had so many of those. I must have just forgot to trade in like the last ones. Yeah, Ashley. Well, I mean, she's the president's daughter, so she's probably not going to be involved in any actual, like, situations. But yeah, the co-op in 5 was cool, and like I say, it was just like an action game more than a survival horror game, but it was still fun. I played through the whole game in co-op with my old housemate. Like we played it on we completed it on professional as well, like the hardest difficulty in co-op, and it was tough, but it was fun. Alright, 543 stones, let's go. Not bashing my buddy with the crane carrying pipes. Oh yeah, you gotta do a little bit of trolling when it comes to those scenarios. Right, 5 minutes to go and the banner's going to be out. We're at 61 likes on the stream. We've still got over 100 people in the stream. We could easily get to 100 likes before the banner comes out. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We'll get some gifted memberships given out in the chat if we get to 100 likes. I think 6 could make a good live action series. I wasn't a big fan of 6 for the same reason that I'm not a huge fan of 5. And I feel like 6 was just the action aspect that I didn't really like, just taken even further. But yeah, all the new events will be out at the same time, which we can check out afterwards. But remember that the free tickets for the banner are not until Dokkan Day, which is on Monday. I think someone did say, like, earlier in the chat, it's like, I'm just summoning with the free tickets, which is fair, but like I said, they won't be until Monday. I wish there was a way to filter or search, like, through these. Yeah, you could slide and shoot. Yeah, stuff like that. It's like a cool feature for, again, like this. That's my kind of gripe with it. Is it's a cool feature for an action game, but I like Resident Evil to be survival horror. And obviously, I know a lot of people didn't like the change to first person. I didn't at first. It's why I didn't actually play the game when it first came out. But 7 went back to being like survival horror. I played 7 in VR at first. Oh damn, yeah, that's yeah, there's a sliding scope of good gunplay to not scary, exactly. That's the thing, the more cool like action abilities your character has, the less like tension there is for it being a horror game. Like especially in the earlier games, if somebody like if something like jumps out at you in a confined space, in the older games, like you could really be in trouble even from like one enemy. But once you start adding things like, yeah, being able to like backflip and slide and shoot, like one enemy just jumping out at you doesn't really pose much of a threat. Like all right, Yeah, Resident Evil 1, like, was the original Resident Evil 1. Not only was it difficult to find ammo, but, like, it would take almost like an entire clip to kill one enemy, like one zombie with the pistol. And the knife was basically useless. In the later game, like from 2 onwards, they made it so that the knife was a little bit better, but you still obviously had to be very careful. Okay. Let's have a look then, shall we? Hey, look, it is Kale and Caulifla and Gotenks. Let's go. I was hoping it would be Gotenks instead of Jiren. So, well, to be fair, I should just start recording this straight away. But rather than talk about the banner, then start recording and talk about the banner again. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. We're only 32 likes away from getting to 100. We have over 100 people on the stream. If we can get to 100 likes before I actually start summoning, that would be great. And everybody in the stream will get bonus luck, I'm sure. Okay. Hey guys, Marsengan here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so we are here live. The Broly banner has just released. Finally a banner that comes out at a good time for me. It's like 9 AM UK time. So the Rising Dragon Carnival double rates banner. I was very excited to open this up and see the image here because we did speculate about who the other Carnival LR that was featured was going to be. And I thought it would be much better for it to be Gotenks as opposed to Jiren. So let's take a look at the rest of the units. So obviously we've got the new Broly, we've got Kale and Caulifla. I said this before, right? Like you can never really say anything 100% with Dokkan, but I was pretty much like confirmed that this was going to be on the banner because the Part 1 Golden Week units were on the Part 1 banner. So it makes perfect sense for Kale and Caulifla to return for the first time on this banner because they're a solo Carnival LR, like not released as part of a dual banner like Anniversary or anything like that. So this is kind of the only place that really makes sense for them to come back for the first time. Then we got Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks can still be very good against bosses with Ki Blast super attacks. So he's still a solid unit. I still need dupes for him, so happy to pull him. I don't have Kale and Caulifla, so... And then, of course, there's Golden Frieza, which, as we all expected, when he got his Easy A, it said in the news that he would get... he would be featured on an upcoming banner, so makes sense that he's on here. STR LR Broly, we know, is getting the Super Easy A, so, again... predicted that he would be on here. If that base STR Broly that's getting an Easy A is on here as well, then I basically predicted all of those. I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious. But yeah, there he is. Okay, so who are the other random featured SSRs? We got the AGL Beerus. I mean, I guess... does he count as a Super Boss's character? Oh, he's probably on Exploding Rage, right? Oh yeah, I did predict this Frieza as well, because he's a Super Boss's support character. King Vegeta, that's random. And then Kale randomly, okay. This Kale's not on, like, Exploding Rage or anything, is she? I guess she is on Super Bosses. Okay, well, I mean, it's not the worst. Like, obviously, this guy's kind of outdated now, but, like, Super Bosses support is cool. This guy's getting his easier. So, I mean, like, from this guy onwards, like, all of these units are actually good. I mean, we don't know the details for these Easy A's, so they might actually not be good. But, I mean, not a terrible lineup for a Carnival banner, to be fair. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get some summons done here. We'll do the good old crack the code. Shout out to Toon and have a hi. But, yeah, let's see how we go. I'm very worried because of my... oh, it is 3+1 as well. I actually didn't think it was going to be. That's pretty good. I'm definitely a little bit worried because my luck in Part 1 was super, super good. And I was coming off of the GDC where overall my luck was pretty good. So I am a little bit worried about how this will go. It is double rates, but obviously that just means you could pull double the SSRs that you don't really need. So, shout outs, we've got Bay Domain in the chat, Broly first multi. Good to see that the stream luck continues. But yeah, like for a double rates banner, there's nothing more disappointing than what this multi seems like it's going to be, where you literally still just get one SSR at the end. Like, for a double rates banner, that's super disappointing to just get the GSSR. Like, oof. Alright, we got Goku and Krillin. That's a combo of some kind. And we're going to get the Vegito fusion. Okay. So that's an LR guaranteed on the on a Carnival banner. It's just a question of who is it going to be. If it's not Broly, I would definitely take the first copy of Kale and Caulifla. But let's see. No way. Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? What is my luck at the moment? Literally just off of a super vigil. Like, that could have been any LR. It could have been an unfeatured yellow coin LR. Like, that's crazy. Got Zeno in the chat. I just got a Goku Black Rift at the same time as this. Damn. I mean, obviously I'll finish the rotation as well, but like, jeez. Literally second multi, 100 stones. That means with part 1 and 2 put together, like, I got Frieza and Gogeta on the first 3 multi. So I got Frieza and Gogeta and Broly in like 250 stones. That's insane. And like, obviously not off of, it wasn't off of like a, oh, hell yeah, okay. Dupe for Super Saiyan 3 Go tanks. Yeah, it was just off of the Super Vegito, which could be any LR. It could be a random yellow coin unfeatured LR, like something terrible like Bojack or something, but this is the thing that keeps happening to me though. Nice. This is the thing that keeps happening to me though with these new banners, which is, I know it's like a suffering from success meme, but it's like the downside to getting lucky and pulling the new unit straight away is like, I want Kale and Caulifla. But yeah, I mean, I'll take that. That's a pretty good multi. And then we got the free one as well. Trunks carrying Mai is there. I mean, this is the crazy thing for like double rates. Oh, we got the long Kamehameha. I was going to say that looked really bad with just the one. Although we did have Trunks carrying Mai, so which I think just means an LR on these kind of banners. It's Golden Frieza. So we've pulled all of the featured LRs now, apart from Kale and Caulifla. And there's another STR Broly, okay. Okay, well, I mean, I do want Kale and Caulifla. I do want more like Carnival coins. So I think I will do like one more rotation. Is we going to have a similar thing as like the last one, where the first multi is just really bad? Okay, well, we got all the way up to the Spirit Bomb Goku. I mean, damn, though. Broly's second multi off of no... Oh, nice. I don't have TN. So, hell yeah. I'll take that. Nice. I didn't even think about TN, because obviously there's a few Dokkan Fests I don't have. There's that STR Broly. I mean, yeah, I will take that. First copy of LRTN. Yeah, that stream luck going off. You love to see it. Alright, we got TN, Chaozu, and Yamcha. It's another combo. I think this is one of the combos that can just mean 3 SSRs though, so there's not necessarily going to be anything good. Although, double screen crack. Well, just give me a copy of Kale and Caulifla so I don't have to spend Carnival coins for them. Okay. I was about to say, what was the screen crack, double screen crack for? AGL Super Saiyan Goku. So this is what I'm talking about. That's the kind of summon that we could get off of just like a Super Vegito animation. But yeah, literally just got Broly straight away. This is going to be a nothing summon. Two Brolys in the multi. Nice. Off of a Zeno. Very good. Okay, got double screen crack again. So another LR incoming. I mean, we have pulled an LR in almost every multi. We've pulled an LR in like every multi except the first one, right? Good old Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The first ever summonable LR that I rainbowed. So. But yeah, honestly, if you're summoning and you pull Broly like straight away, then that's it, right? Like, GG. You should just stop there, really. Take that luck and run, and just keep saving for whatever's going to be next. Got Kale and Caulifla, Golden Frieza, and Gotenks in one summon. Damn. Golden Frieza. And these extra like Golden Friezas and STR Brolys could have just been Kale and Caulifla. That would have been nice. Future Gohan and Trunks randomly. And a random Tech Pycon. I mean, I probably should just stop there, really. I got the Broly. I can't believe we got him second multi off of no. Like, we didn't even need like a Zeno or a Rift or anything like that. That's crazy. Got my first copy of TN, which I'm quite happy with that. Got a dupe for Gotenks. Alright, well there. I'll probably will stop there. The free tickets are not going to be available until Monday. Because that's when Dokkan Day is. But yeah, there you go. So the luck, crazy luck continues. I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to complain, of course. But yeah, we got Golden Frieza and Gogeta on the first rotation. Broly on the second multi. So this entire, like, Tanabata, I know it's not the Tanabata anymore, Transcendent Dokkan campaign, it took me 250 stones to pull both the new units. So, pretty good. So hopefully you guys got lucky as well if you did summon. I don't think you should necessarily really summon on the banner, but it's... I mean, when stuff like this happens, it's very much a case of, like, I know a lot of people will see this and be like, oh, I'll throw a rotation at the banner. I mean, it having the 3+1 is nice for a little bit of extra value. I didn't think it was going to be because it's double rates as well, so that's really good. But, yeah, if you do summon, I hope you do get good luck. Let me know down below in the comment section how it went. We're going to get to awakening this guy, so the video is going to end here, but the stream will continue because we will be awakening this guy and doing the 55% showcase. But yeah, hopefully you guys got lucky. Let me know down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Okay, so like I said, that's going to be the end. I'm just ending, like, recording the summon video, but we will obviously go ahead and get Broly awakened here and do the 55% showcase. Make sure you guys hit that like button for that insane stream luck. We only need 26 more likes to get to 100. So do hit that like button if you have not already. We got a dupe for Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, which I am very happy about. They changed the voice line for the Vegeta animation or something. I don't know. Did they? Is that why I got Broly, or is it? Pulled another Chomper. pulled a Champa and a Beerus. It's pretty funny. Did I? Wait, did I pull Beerus or was it just Champa? Okay, so let's grab our... So we got our Carnival coins and like summon points. There's new panel missions. Of course, I should have waited because one of them is clear the Turtle School training, which I've now already done. So I can't complete that until tomorrow. Luck is fire. Who cares about the light goal? Here you go, chat. I will spread the luck. Hey, shout out to Dark FV for the 5 gifted memberships. Brainbuster. I really want to summon more because it's double rates, but I know I shouldn't. Because they're going to do something, like I said before, they're going to do something like drop a crazy crossover like Marseille and Dokkan Fest in November or something. And then, like, that's the one, that's the banner I'm going to get shafted on, because it's the one that I would be the most excited for. So I should save all the stones I can, really. But this is why I wanted to try and pull Kale and Caulifla, because I've only got 300 Carnival coins, so I can't buy them anyway, even if I wanted to. Alright, yeah, the double race banner doesn't even have R's on it, does it? Marseille comes out and you don't try to rainbow him. Yeah, I mean, I can't afford to. I don't ever try to rainbow characters on the first banner anyway. But yeah, even unless I got insanely lucky, there's no way that's going to happen anyway. I did the wrong Golden Freezer event. I got Broly and got Broly, but I wish I also pulled Kale and Caulifla, but I'll take it. Yeah, that's the same boat for me. Like, I got Broly straight away, which is awesome, but I really wanted to be able to pull Kale and Caulifla. I have 938 stones. I could probably do another rotation. The rates are too good on this banner. I can't remember what the best build for Kale and Caulifla is. Mandalorian Legion did 300 stones on the banner. Got a Whis animation. Nice, nice. First 50 stones, Super Mega Shenron. Damn. So chuck some of those in there now. Get them up to 20. Got 2 Brolys with the paid tickets. Nice. No, I haven't done any climbing for ages. There is a place that's like Not like super near here, but near here that I need to go and check out at some point. I also keep forgetting at some point I need to sit down and like do this properly because I have so many. Random SRs. To remember, I need to keep the Bojack ones because they're the ones that awaken. Do you remember that random ticket banner that had like the only had like Trunks? It was like Trunks and Zamasu were like the only SRs. Was it during the like Future Worldwide? So you do like a ticket moe and you just pull like 5 Trunkses. So many SRs. Fortunately, I have a lot of box space, otherwise this would cause an issue. I do wish there was a setting in the game that you could have it set to like auto trade all SRs for like barber points or something, like SRs and below. So it would just do the SRs and Rs like all the time just for you. Wouldn't that be great? Does the ultimate should you skip or not banner? Because not only is Broly good, but the banner is good. Yeah, that's the thing, is the banner is really good. And it's double rates. Like... I'm tempted to do another rotation because we got a bunch of events that come out today. The next big thing that I'm going to want to summon for is in November, so... Lima, how's it going? Let's do it. Let's do it. Of course, Whis flies in by himself, and then the other two. 600 stones rainbowed Broly. Jeez. It's going to prove not worth it, isn't it? Gohan and Piccolo. And a long Kamehameha, okay. Another golden Frieza, okay. Alright, Banner, I see you. Okay. I have a Geo Fusion. This is how we got the first Broly. Broly or Kale and Caulifla, let's go. Oh god. King Vegeta. I've got LR Baby. Oof. My 2 dupe full level 10 links Broly is up, jeez. Okay, well, as you can see, in hindsight, it wasn't worth it. Oh, there's that in freezer. Yeah, true. I basically pulled every single featured unit, I think, except for Kale and Khalifa. We got Broly, we got a Gotenks, I got multiples of you and you, got one of you. Did I pull a Beerus? I can't remember. Pulled you just then, and you. Okay, didn't pull STR Kale. And get some more carnival coins. I'm going to keep the Brolys in case I need to change his hidden potential. Oh, do I really only have one? I thought I had... Wow, okay. I only had one dupe in that freezer. Okay, let's get the Broly to 55%. Max dodge. I'm not really sure about the dodge build for Broly because he needs to get hit. He has that thing where when a super gets launched at him, which that counts if he dodges. But doesn't he needs to get hit to get his additional attacks, right? Those don't count as like if he dodges. I'm not 100% sure. Details for the EZAs on the 15th. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about the festival mission yet. That's something I need to like properly look into. It's got back-to-back Brolys in the same summon. Damn. And your first rotation. I mean, it depends how many stones you have. Like, if you feel like you can spare the stones to finish the rotation, then I do like to finish the rotations for if I start summoning on a 3+1. Damn, Proton got 3 copies of Broly and 200 stones. So there's going to be a burst mode for the ROF Blue Boys. There's quite a lot of content, it seems. Yeah, so Wednesday the 17th is when the Broly EZAs come out. But yeah, there's also apparently a new Dragon Ball history. There's what was the other thing? The new Red Zone stages are coming out the 22nd. New Infinite Dragon Ball history, new Union Master stages. New ESBR on the 18th. New Battle Hardened Formidable Foes missions. Interesting. Yeah, the ROF Blues thingy. Burst mode is pretty cool. Alright. I don't know what event is best to show off, like, the 55% Broly in. I mean, I guess, like, the Vegeta one isn't short. Or Nappa and Vegeta one. Could try that. The only problem is we have to try and, like, with red zones especially, where it's limited attempts, especially for the 55% showcase, like, I need him to be on the first turn, realistically. Brainbuster. Hey, shout out to Raldo for re-upping his membership. Lobster Squad member for 39 months. Let's go. Continuing to support my goat. How were the summons? Yeah, I don't know why, like, I can't keep getting away with this, but my luck was super, super good. I got Broly on the second multi. Off of just like a Super Vegito fusion. But then I did 2 more rotations because I really wanted Kale and Caulifla. I did get my first copy of TN. I got my third dupe for Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So, like, overall, I would say that the summons were good. Very good, obviously. I got Broly on the second summon. I shouldn't have done the other rotations, really, but... yeah, how many times am I going to have to check this?
All right, let's do this.
I end up using all my attempts just to, like, for him to not be on the first rotation a single time.
All right, let's do this.
Well, Broly should be able to use those unique ones from the missions, right? Like, bro, just be on the first turn. And the whole of the rest of the rotation can be trash. Just be on the first turn. Are you actually serious? I'm legitimately going to use all my attempts, and he's not going to be on the first turn.
All right, let's do this.
There we go. Alright, he does have an intro, so we need to put that on. Right. I need that luck. I'm about to do my summons. Yeah, hopefully you get good luck as well. A couple of people in the chat got Broly at the same time as me, so... Yeah, they for some reason they took off the limited attempts on like a bunch of the older red zones. But for some reason they still thought it was a good idea to keep it for some of the current ones, like whenever they bring out a new one. On like the blue zone, like the Hybrid Saiyans, the really hard one with like the Goten, Gohan and Trunks. They thought, yeah, no, we'll keep those. People love those, right? People love like loading up the game and then not actually being able to play it, because right, anyway, let's go. Let's get this 55% showcase recorded. Let's put on Broly's intro theme. I did one multi, why no Broly? Gotenks is decent still in some events, like especially if the boss has a Ki Blast super, but is he worth like 500 carnival coins at this point in the meta? I don't know. I guess it depends how many carnival coins you have and like how much you summon, like how quickly will you get like 500 carnival coins back again. Anyway, let's do this. Hey guys, Marsengan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so I pulled Broly. We are still here live on the stream. I got very lucky in the summons, so we are going to go ahead and jump in and check him out here at 55%. I'm doing the red zone, Nappa and Vegeta. I should bring up their stats here, but I've got to turn the animations on because obviously he does have a intro. Where is the... There you go, Red Zone, Pure Saiyans, Nappa and Vegeta. Now the thing is with this guy, I did the advanced like Rainbow Showcase from the private server, and he's certainly a wonky kind of unit. For certain events I feel like he's going to be really, really good, and then other events not so much. Obviously we know like something like Festival, he's clearly designed for like a really long event. So it's going to be interesting to see the rest of the meta. But yeah, the power up, the aura and everything looks super, super good.
Not right.
Okay, so got a bunch of attacks in slot 1. Keep these two together, I guess, for now. Obviously, he's freshly pulled, so he's 55% level 1 links. So he's starting off at 230k defense here. Check out that battle motion again, it's very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Alright, so Wrathful Broly. Obviously, he's a 220 lead for Exploding Rage. I will try out an Exploding Rage team build as well for a different video, but it'll be interesting to see how, like, the team itself has some interesting options, but like for me, I'm missing Kale and Caulifla, which would be really good. Didn't get them during the summons. Tried an extra rotation after pulling Broly and still didn't get them. So it is what it is. But remember, this guy infinitely stacks on both of his supers. He doesn't have any other effect. It's just stack attack and defense, Mega Colossal, and then the 12 key is stack attack and defense and colossal damage. So no attack lowering, defense lowering, any of that kind of stuff, which doesn't really matter. So we get the entrance animation. That gives us 70% damage reduction in total for 1 turn, because he gets 40 for 1 turn and then 30 for 3 turns. So he's got 70% on this turn. Then on his next turn, he's still going to have 30%. He has attack and defense 260 and has guard. For every attack performed, he gets an extra key and an extra 50% defense, up to 5 key and 400% defense. He's got to attack 8 times. But bear in mind, it just says attack and not super attack. So that is good. And then he gets crit chance 20% up to 100%, meaning he would just get guaranteed crit after he attacks 5 times. For every attack he receives, he gets 1 key up to 5, 40% attack up to 300, and then an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super up to 4 times. So once he gets hit 4 times, then he's then got those 4 additional attacks for the rest of the event. So this is where the thing lies with this guy, is you want him to get hit early so he can get those and get stacks as early as possible. But certain events it is going to be risky to put him in slot 1. For every super attack that is launched at him, he gets 30% attack and defense, and that's infinite. So if he just keeps getting supers launched at him, he's just going to keep getting stronger and stronger, which is really good. And he can also, great chance to nullify and counter unarmed super attacks. So unfortunately this event doesn't have unarmed supers, but we'll see how we get on here. Because obviously the first phase here against Nappa, we've got 230k defense, but remember we've got 70% damage reduction and guard. Nappa super attacks for 2.2 million, but he also raises attack. So he's actually supering for like, what, nearly 3 mil, I think? So 3 million minus 70% damage reduction, 900k plus the guard. Like, it's very possible we get almost one shot from just like a super in slot 1. But I guess we'll see how this pans out. I mean, bear in mind, of course, though, when he gets the super launched at him, he would then immediately get extra defense, like, before the super actually hits him. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, so he didn't super straight away. That's good. So we get hit once, which means we're going to get 1 additional attack. That's an 8 million attack stat. Oof. And there's the additional, which at least is a super, so that's good. That's only for just under 5 million. He gets a lot of attack from links, so his links being leveled up are obviously going to help quite a bit, but okay, so he didn't get supers. He's been hit a couple of times, and he got 2 stacks on the first turn. But this is where it can be an issue. Like I say, it's on the second turn, he's now only going to have 30% damage reduction. But it's not like we got a crazy amount of stacks in the first turn or anything. So he got 2 attacks off, so it's 100% attack, 100% defense from that. And then obviously the 2 attacks themselves will have stacked. But I'm not expecting him to have like crazy defense on the next turn or anything. Yeah, we are running him on the double Golden Frieza and Gogeta like movie boss team. Oh, movie bosses / movie heroes. Oh, well, this isn't quite what we want. What a terrible, like, second turn. Double Frieza and then go Kid Goku. When it comes to Broly's hidden potential, I'm not 100% sure, because I don't know. He needs to get hit to get those extra attacks. So if you build him for full dodge and then he just dodges a bunch of attacks, then you're like actively hurting his build up. Like, the wording of the super attack thing is that even if he dodges the super, he'll still get that 30% attack and defense. But the other part of his passive, for actually getting the additionals and everything, I think he has to actually get hit. Although that's something I'll have to, like, double check. The people that know the game better than I do. Can ask Proton. So this is also the problem, is we don't want turns where there's no attacks in slot 1. So we're at 565k defense on the second turn, with only 30% damage reduction and guard, which is obviously good, but yeah, that's kind of awkward. So let's go ahead and transform with you, because we kind of have to. It's your second turn. He does have an action break though, so at least he gets rid of the attack that he's going to take. And then this guy... I don't want him taking the in orbs. Now the thing is, Broly's active skill can be used on his second appearance, which gives you a scouter and gives him a big defense boost. Like if we use that here, his defense would jump up to like about 900k. But obviously, ideally, you want to save that for a little bit later on if you can. But this is one of those situations where Broly can potentially struggle. Although, I mean, he did get hit after he attacked on the first turn. So he's been hit, what, like 3 times in total? So, obviously, ideally, we really need him to get additional supers here, so we can get some extra defense stacks. Up to 13 million here. He doesn't have a free-to-play, like, farmable super attack, no, because there's no free-to-play Wrathful Broly, only, like, base Broly. Okay, so one of the additionals became a super. Nice, the other additional became a super as well. This is what we need. We need him to get as many super attacks as possible. Now he's going to get supered, so that gives him another 30%. So he tanks that for basically double digits. That's really good. Okay. Because, yeah, like I say, Nappa does... And Nappa's not the hardest hitting boss or anything, don't get me wrong. But Nappa does do like a 3 million damage super. So after we got those attacks off... And, of course, that means Broly now has that extra 30% as well. Which is just a permanent addition to his stats. This Frieza just constantly going to be, like, never getting to... I need some orbs that are not rainbow orbs, otherwise, yeah, I was going to say, otherwise we can't get 5 orbs for you. Get that little bit of extra damage reduction. Kid Goku, like, the Path to Power Kid Goku ECA, I think is very good. And still very helpful in some of these teams, giving that extra bit of damage reduction. Because, yeah, Frieza still has guard at least. Because that's the thing, like, that Goku jumps Frieza from 70% to 78%, which 8% might not seem like a lot, but yeah, 70% to 78% is definitely a nice little bit of extra damage reduction there. I didn't really think about the fact that the gods on their second turn, if they were the one getting supered, they would potentially take quite a bit of damage. Although again, the little bit of extra damage reduction from Kid Goku does help quite a bit. The tickets, the free tickets will be Monday, because Monday is Dokkan Day. It's always the 15th and the 30th, Dokkan Day, and they usually give out free tickets for whatever the current banner is. So Monday we'll be able to get 14 free tickets for the Broly banner. Literally the last lot of free tickets I didn't even get a single SSR, so I'm kind of hoping that this time I can get a little bit more lucky. Right, so now we're at a point where we're at 1.7 million start of turn. We don't have any damage reduction now, but we still have guard. I wonder how well he would tank a super. Because, yeah, this guy still has his extra damage reduction. And we can obviously do this. So he's got 76% damage reduction here. I don't want to use Broly's active skill too early, though. I mean, Broly has been hit 5 times, right? So he's been hit enough times to have all of his stuff. So maybe I'll just do this. Because, yeah, 55% Broly, he's gotten 5 super attacks off, and he's at 1.7 million defense. That's pretty good, like, in terms of the speed of stacking, but... Oof. Wow, really? I didn't think Golden Frieza was going to sell that hard. How many attempts do I have left at this? 1. Jeez.
All right, let's do this.
He's not on the first turn this time, but it doesn't matter because he's we got the intro part done. Right, we'll try and get this finished off properly. Hang on 1 second. I just need to... I just realised the time. So I'll just be back in 1 sec. Okay, so right, we are back. Let's try and get back to try and get this back on track. I can't believe Frieza sold like that. I mean, I can, but let's do that. SSR Cell Juniors, let's go. Yeah, see, turn 1, he tanks that for like 20k. Nice, Anto got Broly on the 3rd multi, let's go. Did 1 rotation, pulled the new Broly twice. And Prof got him on the 2nd multi as well, nice. Yeah, it's a double rate spanner, so that's why I took the risk of like going back in for another rotation after. Well, I pulled him on the second multi. I think a lot of people got quite lucky by the looks of it. Oh wow, Broly wasn't even on. Okay, Broly was in slot 7. That's annoying. Summon video isn't up yet, no. I need to edit it and stuff first. I normally try and like to get the 55% one up straight away, because I know that's one that people want to see. Double rates banners. I mean, yeah, double rates is like one of those few times where it kind of is worth like chucking some multis at it if you can spare the stones. Because like even the additional summons I did, like I didn't get the Kale and Khalifa, I didn't get another Broly, but the summons weren't terrible. I did get my first LRTN off of these summons as well, which is pretty good. Does Nappa build up or something? Why is he doing... Oh, he gets 200% extra attack on his 5th turn. I didn't even realise that. Because when I did the run the first time, I think I killed him before then anyway. So... Okay, so we jump back in and Broly was in slot 7. So he's not appeared for the first time until turn 3, which I guess in some ways can be good. Because obviously then his defensive abilities last for that little bit longer. But annoyingly only 1 attack in slot 1 again for his first turn. So... yeah, and unfortunately, we got really lucky the first time around that first additional was just a super. But this time it wasn't. So... when it comes to the summon points and the summon tickets, a lot of it is down to like... do you need any of the characters that are currently like available? Because there will be a new set of like... units available with the tickets at some point. Shout out to Pret for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. Okay, so we only got 1 super off this time, and we only got hit like twice. So it's not exactly the best start. Okay, I forgot that Nappa gets a massive attack boost on turn 5, which I think is why he absolutely destroyed Frieza. When I did this event the first time, I can't remember what team did I actually use, but I think we killed him before turn 5 anyway. Yeah, see, 131k is not exactly great, but it's not whatever it was he took that first. So was it 700k and then 150k normals? It's not really what we want. Last free summon I got AGL Beerus, the new Broly and Pycon. Nice. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the random LRTN pull. It's always nice to get one of those. There's only a couple of units I don't have, so... It's always nice to be able to get one of the ones that you don't have to add to the collection. Another unit to link level. Yeah, we're not going to kill him on this turn, which means we have the turn 5 issue again. I might just have to use, like... I really don't want to, because like, the whole point of Broly needs to get hit to get built up. I was going to say, I might have to use, like, one of the... I might have to use the Golden Frieza active. Because otherwise... Because now he gets a massive attack buff on this turn. Because, yeah, we've only got 474k defense, and that means we only have 30% damage reduction. So we would get absolutely destroyed by a super. And if I use his active skill here, it feels like kind of a waste, because it gives him a 60% buff, but that's not going to be a lot. Like... I mean, I guess I could do... Let's do that. Yeah, we'll do this. It's the Rainbow Friend as well, so hopefully... Okay, yeah, he goes up to having 3 million defense. I mean, he should be fine. Yeah, I'm still not 100% sure for the Broly build, though. I need to double check. Let me ask Proton. So, the part of Broly's passive... where he gets the additionals. Attacks received. Does it count if he dodges? Because, yeah, if it does, then, yeah, he's probably like a full build character. But... a full build character, did I say? Full dodge build. Because if you're still going to get the build up even if he dodges, then there's no real reason not to, I guess. He doesn't need to have additional in the hidden potential because he does like 4 extra additionals already anyway, once he's built up. And he doesn't need crit because he has a 100% chance to crit when he's fully built up. So... yeah, of course, I should have transformed Broly. I didn't because we didn't have to. But by not transforming him means we didn't kill. Oh, that's so annoying. Because I'm assuming he still has the attack up now. Alright, well, let's just do this. It's kind of a waste, but... you just need to get on to the next phase and, like, see what Broly can do. Okay, so we're at 1.2 million with 4 super attacks. He's only been hit twice. Let's check out his active. Because we'll get a scouter, which will kind of help with the turn a little bit.
If they keep fighting, Broly's gonna be killed.
We can't let this be his end.
I like the fact that Sheila and Lemmo are like Broly's going to get killed because of the person he's fighting is obviously super strong. So we'll run out there and shoot him with our laser guns. That'll help. But yeah, 20 million damage crit. Yeah, see, the super is there. But now he's at 2.2 million. How much does this Vegeta super for? See, the problem is he builds up within the turn with each attack received. So he might actually do a lot of damage to Broly. But I do kind of want to see Broly eat the super here. Because he's going to get his extra stacks off. Then he's also going to get the... he's going to get the 30% when the super gets launched at him. And all of that is being affected multiplicatively by the active skill, which is 60%. So his defense, after he gets his attacks off here, like his defense should be really, really high. Depending on how many attacks he does. And how many of them are supers, obviously. So there's the first one. Oh no. Come on, Broly. Actually super. Bruh. Bruhly. Alright, so how much is this gonna do? 1.2 million, bro. Yeah. Unfortunately, at 55%, this guy has some serious, like, defensive issue. Like, any really short events, I kind of just want to see, like, are we going to be able to... I don't actually know if we would have him on the first turn. Because, yeah, the biggest problem with this guy, he very much has the, like, potential man, like... potential man / king of all normals, because... or prince of all normals, I should say. Because, yeah, you're going to get, like, severely punished if he just does a bunch of additionals and they're only normal attacks. Like, that's just going to go very, very badly. So, this is the thing that's going to be the real issue. Although, of course, I say that. The thing that's going to be the actual real issue is actually being able to get a rotation where he's on turn 1. Considering it took me... jumping into that red zone, Nappa and Vegeta, it took me like 4 attempts of jumping into that event for him to actually be on the first turn.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, it's gonna be, it's gonna do it to me, isn't it? Just because I thought I'd try and get it in here at the end of the video really quickly, without having to like cut and then come back, but it's really gonna do me like this, isn't it? Alright, there we go. Right, so this is the problem. Obviously, this is probably still, I would think, apart from, I guess, maybe one of the Goten and, like, Gohan and Trunks fights, this is probably still, like, the hardest fight in the game, or at least the hardest fight, like, from the GDC. So... of course, the animations are still on. Because, yeah, I've done a run in this stage with, like, 100% Broly from, like, the private server. And he could, like... I think I survived... I got onto turn 2 on, like, 1 HP. Is he... oh, my God. He's locked in slot 3. Are you serious? I bet I don't have a Senzu Bean, do I? Oh, my God. I mean, he's going to get AoE'd, but what an annoying start. I mean, that's one of the other reasons why this event is so irritating, is rotation locking is a huge pain, always. But, I mean, I wonder what happens here. This team has 816k HP. Which isn't exactly a crazy amount or anything, but... yeah, I very much do not like this event when it comes to trying to, like, check out how good characters are, because stuff like this can very much happen straight away, where it's just like, oh, The unit I want to put in slot 1 is locked in slot 3. Plus, there were no attacks in slot 1 either. So even if we put Broly in slot 1, he would get off 1 super attack. And then that would be it, because he hasn't been hit at all. He's 55% and doesn't have any skill orbs, so he doesn't have any additional. And man, yeah, seeing him do like a 7.8 million attack stat on turn 1 on a 220 lead is... I know he has to build up, so it's not like the end of the world, but it's definitely disappointing. Yeah, so what is this going to do? He's been hit, like, he's done like 2 attacks. Yeah, it still does 486k. So imagine if he was just in slot 1 and hadn't had any sort of build up or anything, right? And then we get supered by Rose, right? You just die. Alright, well, we're going to end the video there. That's going to be it. I need to get this put together and uploaded straight away. But yeah, the 55% showcase for Broly. I think after seeing the advanced showcase, like seeing him at Rainbow level 10 links, it was a bit of a worry, but kind of clear from that he wasn't going to be super good at 55%. So I guess it just is what it is. Let me know what you guys think of Broly down below in the comment section. Obviously, when it comes to Festival, he's going to be really good. Like, we've got that mission and we have to use an Extreme Tech character. He's going to be the best Extreme Tech character for that, obviously hands down. But yeah, a bit crazy. So let me know what you guys think of Broly down below in the comment section. I'll get him link leveled and everything, so the next time we use him, he will be 55% level 10 links. I do want to check out the Exploding Rage team, but we'll see how we get on. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Yeah, man, like, I feel like he has potential, but it's one of those things where, like, I really want to like him, and I really want to like using him, but now in, like, the Rainbow showcase from the private server and the 55% showcase that we've just done, like, he just comes off as being really disappointing. Yeah, Preston, how's it going? Right. He's at least funner than AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku at 55%. Yeah, dupe dependent and mainly FOB focused, yeah. Not a great combo for people who either A, aren't going to be summoning a lot, or B, don't like Festival. Right, so if I Right, I'm gonna get this sorted out. Get this uploaded. Do you think the hate on Twitter was justified? I mean, I think maybe a lot of people were reacting to him too soon, but I mean, we kind of seen ourselves in like the couple of times that we've used him that he just has been a little bit disappointing. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit disappointed, but we'll have to see how things pan out. So anyway, I'm going to end the stream. I need to get this 55% video put up and then check out the other like events that are out as well, because we've got all that other stuff dropped today. So I need to get the 55% showcase put up. I need to make a thumbnail for it. So yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out. I hope you guys got good luck if you did summon. Double rates is obviously very intriguing. Broly is a little bit, I just don't know. We need to test him out more and stuff, but I guess it's one of those things you just have to know the strength of the units. Like, you can't take him into short events where the enemies hit hard straight away on turn 1, because he's just not going to be good in those events, and it just is what it is, I guess. But anyway, that's going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. Hit that like button if you have not already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Give a follow if you're on the Twitch side, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.